Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome again. We are here, day number 28. I am your host, Chantel Sierra Shakim. Come on into the space, y'all. I'm here again on this 365-day journey to going live, showing up for me, playing with my little girl, embracing the queen within, and living aligned and crowned. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome into the space. I am your host, Chantel Sierra Shakim, coming to you live on location on this 365-day journey. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. I am a holistic soul guide, holistic self-care practitioner, and I come in and I draw little cards. I talk a little about what's going on with me, what's going on with the world around me, and just hopefully bringing you in to get some of this good vibes energy. Welcome, welcome, welcome again. Where are you tapping in from, sis? Go ahead and give us some insights of where you're coming from. I am going to begin our reading today. Just tapping in, to the divine energy of God in me, working through me as a channel of the Most High. Tapping into the energies of today. Working with, they all fell out, so we're going to start over here. Working with the ancestors, Secret of the Ancestor Oracle deck. This is a deck that I really, really enjoy working with. It gives a lot of great insights and directions as far as what it is we're working with in this energy. So we're going to take these two. Emotional self-care. Being the self-care guru, right? The holistic self-care practitioner. I have been working in this energy of emotional self-care. First with me, then with the community that I serve. And then choosing freedom, right? Choosing freedom in that space. These two cards have been a constant vibration in the frequency that I've been working with lately. So we're going to go with that. Number 30 and number 24. And now we are going to go into the Light Seers Tarot. I always pull around 7 cards just to get a general overview of the energy and get a story. So really looking at this is where we are beginning to create new worlds as we tap into this energy of Mother Water. Water is all about our universal feelings, emotions, and how those feelings and emotions create. And it says emotional self-care. How are we showing up to care for ourselves emotionally? How are we showing up to care for the world around us based on our emotions, There's a lot of scary things going on. There's a lot of things to be joyful about, but where are you finding yourself as we begin to choose freedom? And in that space of choosing freedom, Creature of Fire sometimes says, let's set this whole world on fire, okay? If it don't align with what it is we need, what it is we desire, what it is we are really being called to experience, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it flow so that you can grow, glow, and flow, okay? We give thanks for the divine energy that is showing up in the space today to guide us and direct us in this reading. We give thanks. Welcome, 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 sis. Welcome into the call. We are going to draw 5 cards here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, sis. Welcome into the call. We got the 7 of Pentacles. What have you planted? What are you planting? How do you wish to see the harvest come through? All right. Oh, goodness gracious. As we tap into the magic of the magician, okay? Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming into the space. We started out the card pull with this first card, the Mother of Water, Emotional Self-Care. I am your host, and your holistic self-care guru, tapping in as we begin to choose some freedom, choosing freedom. What are you planning in that space of choosing your freedom? I am pulling a few more cards, 7 in total, going into creating alchemy and balance in that space of what we are creating to come into this place of freedom, okay? So we have 4 cards. We're going to grab 3 more just to get some more insight. Ooh, this is lovely. This is the star energy. We're going to see our dreams come true as we walk away, 8 of Cups, and walk toward the things that are serving you. Putting down the burdens. Don't look at the heavy things. You've been carrying it for too long. You've been carrying your dreams. You've been carrying your visions. You've been carrying the things in your intuition, but you haven't acted on it. So it is time to begin to celebrate with the 4 of Wands. Celebrate your victory. This is what we're doing, right? We are coming into the freedom as we tap into our emotional self-care. What are your emotions telling you? How are you moving in the energy and the vibration of those things that move you to the highest vibration of your abundance? What have you planted? What have you sown? What have you dreamed? And it's time to bring it home. Oh, shoot, I'm a poet. Let me ring on that. Ring it in, ring it in, ring it in. As we begin to create in this magical place, as the magician, transforming everything by faith and through faith. What do you believe you can do? What is it that you have wished upon? And how is your dream now coming true? Because this is the star energy. It's all about to come true. As you choose the freedom, choosing freedom in everything that you do, not being controlled, not being moved by the things that no longer serve you, but coming into the fullness of what does. Walking away from those things that no longer serve, walking toward the light of all that is in sight and all that is within you as you bring it through in your insight, in your intuition, in your seeing with your third eye. As I talked about yesterday, sometimes we can do things that our bodies is not even doing yet, but we see ourselves doing it. We feel ourselves doing it. Going into that imaginative space and putting down the burdens, letting go of the things. You're almost there. It is time to begin to see your dreams come true. And if I'm not talking to me, I'm talking to you. Okay, so let's celebrate in this 4 of Cup energy. Let's celebrate the victory of living in this space of freedom. So that is my divine insight on these cards. But as y'all all know, I always go to the book just to give reverence to the author of who created the book and their meaning and their interpretation. I typically don't pull tarot like a typical tarot reader because I'm guided by my own intuition and the spirits that serve me in this walk as the channel in this frequency. So those of you who are new to the call, are new to the live, I thank you. Thank you for showing up. I know I have seen some of you on live and went into your spaces. So I thank you for honoring me and coming into mine. I do greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. So yeah, we're tapping into the secrets of the Ancestor Oracle. I am a holistic self-care practitioner and life coach and soul guide. I work with ancestral energy to really just help individuals find their path. For me, this has been my 365 days of showing up, playing with my inner child, because she enjoys this. She enjoys the opportunity to be expressive. She enjoys the opportunity to play with these cards. She enjoys the opportunity to just be seen, heard, and witnessed. And in this process, I also get a message. So I hope it also blesses you in the process. So self-care is my medicine. And the first card that came out was emotional self-care. And the last card that came out was, let's celebrate in that space. Let's celebrate in the places of taking care of yourself. In that space, I also want to give a plug to the Madly in Love with Me series that me and one of my sisters are going to be launching come February 1st. Madly in Love with Me. Loving on yourself allows you to have something to give to other people. You know, filling your cup allows you to have a place to fill someone else's cup. And this is a work. You know, I want to say that this is where the healing takes place, but I want to expand that to say this is where the expansion takes place. When you can love on you, when you can hold space for your own emotional outbreaks, you can also begin to hold space for others, because this is how it goes. This is how we do it. So I always start from the bottom and go to the top. So we'll tap into this first card. I say celebrate. Celebrate what you have already planted. Celebrate your wishes and dreams coming true. Celebrate it now, because it's all up to you. It's all up to you. No one holds us back but our own self. You know, this me coming live, I would have never thought this would be something I would be doing, but here I am, because it's fun. And it's one way that I can do something I've never done, okay? So 4 of Wands from the Light Seers Tarot. 4 of Wands. I say it's time to celebrate. Celebrate your victory. Celebrate those things that you want and you've wished for. This is our time. The veil has been removed. It's not only been lifted, it's been removed. So whatever you see in your third eye, make it your reality, because you get to do it and celebrate in the process. So this card from the author's perspective says, I am devoted to my connectedness, and I celebrate the wonder of loving bliss with my community. So you guys are my community. I appreciate your presence, sharing space with me in this time. So we're celebrating what is it that you want to see come true. How is it that you want to embrace the queen within you, okay? Celebrate it. This is your time with loving bliss, okay? Letting go of the things that no longer serve. Releasing the burden. This is another Wands card. This is where we begin to do our magic, as we will go into the Magician. The wands are waving, y'all, like waving the wand. I'm going to ring the bell on that. Wave your wand, you know, create the space, take up space, and move into new locations that support the space that you need to take up, even if it's on TikTok Live for 365 days. As I'm showing up, okay? So 10 of Wands says, or reminds us, I release my burdens into the ethers, knowing that the universe will help me tend to the essentials. When we get out of our mind and into our heart and follow our hearts no matter what, we are supplied for. That's choosing that freedom, burning it all down to get everything that you desire. But it takes walking away. You know, you've planted the seed, you've sown you've given the offering. Now walk towards your light. What is your light saying? Where is your light bringing you to? You know, how are you working through the shadow to go into the light? This is what 8 of Cups is all about. Definitely Cups, all about your emotions, all about the energy, all about the frequency, all about supporting your highest vibration of love, okay? That's what I say. What does the author say about this card? All right? 8 of Cups. I walk away from negativity and I choose myself in a rebellious act of self-love. Y'all see? We can't make this up. It seems real simple, but I'm that girl, you know, where practical spirituality meets holistic health. That's my Good Vibes motto, where practical spirituality meets holistic health. And that starts with taking care of self, okay? So we walking away. Walk away from negativity. There's a lot of that around. Be the light. Choose yourself in a rebellious act of self-love. That rebellious act of self-love will bring us to this: choosing freedom. I am free to choose my love, my light, my passion, my purpose. I'm free to choose that. But sometimes you gotta set this world on fire. Okay, so we're going to go into the Ancestors Oracle deck on that card because it is number 24 from the Secrets of the Ancestors. This is Abiola Abrams' deck, one of our divine sisters who's coming through with this ancestral energy. I love this deck, and she's also has another deck called Goddess Rising, African Goddess Rising by Abiola Abrams. If you are dibbling and dabbling in tarot, these two decks are powerful. Ancestral, Secrets of the Ancestor, and Goddess Rising by Abiola Abrams. Okay? These are decks I work with every day. My journey with working with tarot started just by wanting to find out more insight about me. Who am I? What am I here to do? What am I supposed to do? I need a divine message from God. And he said, let me come through. But then he said, understand, I'm also in you. So that's where this comes from. You know, this word made flesh, y'all. Word made flesh. And word comes into this tangible form of this. Choose freedom. Choose freedom. The creature of fire. It says, I am on fire and I make it happen. You can't make that up. We make it happen through your thoughts, through your feelings, through your actions, through the vibration of your speech, through what you speak into existence. You know, how are you wishing upon that star? We've all been taught to do that. Oh, I wish upon a star. You speak in that. And for sure, it will manifest because our words have power to create. He said we spoke and it was made into flesh. We spoke and it was brought into this reality. You know, so speak what you see and see your dreams come true. This is star energy. We are the stars. We are the true stars. If you didn't know, now you know. Number 17, back to the Light Seers Tarot. Number 17, the star is a major arcana card. Major arcana cards are all about big life shifts. Big life shifts are happening. Big life shifts. How good can it get, y'all? How good can it get? However you want it. However you feel. Okay? You get it. If you know, you know. All right? So number 17, the star. Very simply, I expect a miracle every day. I'm gonna make a way. Hey, I know the way. I expect a miracle. Y'all know that? If you know, you know. We went back to the church house on that one, y'all. I got that in me too. So yes, I expect miracles. When you have planted the seed, as we're going to get to in this 7 Pentacles, we can best believe that it will produce a fruit. What kind of fruit? Whatever you think about. Whatever you put your energy to, that's what you will receive. So I suggest put that vibration way, way high and begin to work with your magic because you are the magician. You create as above, so below. As above, so the heart, so the soul, so the mind, so the heart, all of it. Energy, energy, energy. Major Arcana number 1. We are number 1. Everything that we desire is within us. We have to bring it forth. We have to give it life through our speech, through our action, through our attitudes, through our feelings, through our vibrations, through our connections and divine relationships. It all creates. But we have to be the instrument. You have to be the channel. If you don't know, tap, tap, tap in. Because we're making dreams come true. All right? As we expect miracles as we do. The magician says, I can manifest the life I desire through energy and action. You can't make that up, y'all. Energy in action. Energy in action. And sometimes it's just to believe the dream and do one little thing. One little thing that supports it. Speaking of, I didn't put my crown on, y'all. You know I'm your soul sister, speaking out and fixing crowns in the process. That's my little action, okay? I'm embracing the royalty in me, okay? I normally have it on and I forgot, but now I see. Embracing the royalty in me, doing the little things that open big doors. If you believe you are a queen, do things that queens do. And they wear crowns. Ashe? So let's see again. We'll get back to it because I did lose track because I seen myself and I noticed I wasn't doing what I needed to be doing. So see, just like that, I get in a line. I get in alignment, okay? I can manifest the life I desire through energy and action. We manifest the life that we desire through energy and action. So even the little things, it may seem like, oh, you know, that ain't no big deal. But to me it is. And it shows the universe that, hey, she looked like a queen because she got on a crown. She looked like a queen because she said she a queen, okay? Whatever that looks like to you. But as you guys will know, if you've been on this live before, I am an author. And I wrote a book that inspired me to come on these TikTok lives and do this 365-day journey. And that book that just came out this year is called Aligned and Crowned, The Wheel Within the Wheel. And it's all about the Queen's journey, inspired by my very first book called Embracing the Queen Within. So both of these books are on Amazon. They're workbooks. They're all about self-care. They're all about tapping in to really love on yourself, you know, live aligned and crowned and align with universal principles. So we combine that with the soul path archetypes. There's 5 of them. You know, the messenger is one that I embrace, the oracle as well. Then we have the warrior of light, we have the priestess of the path, and we have the dream weaver. All energies, vibrations, frequencies that we have tapped down deep in our DNA. And that book will help you unlock it. That will help you tap into your soul's purpose. It will help you really identify the areas that may be still a little shaky, baby, so you can learn to shimmy, okay? Go from shaky, baby, to shimmying. Oh, I want to dance with somebody who loves me. And I love me. So yeah, what are you planting? Okay, what seeds have you planted into this life that you are creating? This is where we get what we plant. Where you reap, you sow. So you got to learn to play with life as you go. This is the process. This is what we get to do. So 7 of Pentacles. Pentacles is all about material manifestation. Hold up, babe. I'll call you back. Material manifestations, okay? That's what Pentacles are all about. So we will tap into number 7 of Pentacles. Material manifestations. Your wealth, your abundance, you know, the prosperity. Whatever it is you want to reap from, Pentacles is what will help you get there. So 7 of Pentacles says, we're going to look at it. As I give thanks for what I'm about to harvest, y'all better tap in. What are you about to bring to harvest? I know that my life is headed in the right direction. As I give thanks for what I'm about to harvest, I know my life is headed in the right direction. Oh my God, we can't make this up, y'all. Dreams coming true. As we start off, we started from the bottom, now we here. Okay? The mother of water. Tap into this universal energy. Tap into this universal energy. Hey, I'm on live.
Okay.
I'll call you back.
Bye.
Okay. You tapping into the universal energy in that self-care emotion, okay? Understanding that What you reap, you will sow. The energies in motion create. So how are you putting your energy out there? Are you harboring a lot of self-doubt, a lot of low vibrational energy? You're going to get more of that because, again, this was the first card. This is the second card. What are you planting? Okay? What are you planting through your emotions? That's what you're going to reap. You know, you are the magician. You are creating it. That's where your dreams are coming true, wherever you're putting energy. You have to choose freedom as you walk away from the things that no longer serve, releasing the burdens to the ethers, and then begin to celebrate that which you have planted coming forth in this now. So yeah, that's where we at. That's the energy of today. That's the energy essence of what we're putting out. And we're going to tap in one more card, one more again to our soul's journey. Where is this taking us? What is this teaching us? As y'all know, I be getting hot when the energy come through. This girl is on fire. As y'all know, fire and desire. I have it all. It's all inside me. So when it comes out, I just let it be. Okay? So my takeaways right now is to choose freedom in this space of self-care. Reaping the harvest of creating the life I want to live by using magic, bringing alchemy, bringing those things as above, so below, seeing my dreams come true, celebrating, and walking away from the things that no longer serve, not entertaining the negativity, you know, bringing it up to a higher frequency. And it's hot up here. Yay, yay. The closer you get to the sun, you better watch out. It might shine through just like that card just popped out and showed us. No longer are we going to live in a space of regret. We're going to do it all now. We're going to leave this earth empty, right? Whatever is in your third eye, whatever is in your heart's desire to do, whatever you see yourself doing, and you have limited yourself, allowed self-sabotage to hold you back, allowed lack of resources, lack mentality, limiting beliefs to hold you back, regret, let it go. That's what we letting go. We giving that back to the ethers, and we're exchanging it for a place of celebration. Okay? We're going to celebrate, and we're going to leave the regret behind, because we're going to do everything that we have set our minds to do. Okay? This card says, I know what I cannot change, and I still move toward my future. I know what I cannot change, and I still move toward my future. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't let the past keep you in that stuck spot. Understand that the past has happened to only provide a fertile ground for you to plant new seeds. Plant new seeds. Every day is a new opportunity to make it better than the day before. If you don't take anything away from this reading today, take this away. Choose freedom. Choose freedom. Choose your freedom. We are not bound unless we choose to be. We are free. We are soul. We are not the body. We are spirit, and spirit moves freely. You know, our bodies are just the channel, the temple that holds the spirit to give us an opportunity to engage in the world around us. But the body is not who we are only. We are spirit, body, and soul. So we need to choose freedom. No longer living in regret. We are celebrating this life that we get to live in this now time. If you don't have something to be happy about, maybe you need to dream bigger. Expect miracles. Expect things to show up for you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. Have a motto that says every day is a new opportunity to make it better than the day before. And just wonder, have an idea to think, how good can it get? How good can it get? Don't default to the, oh, it's going to get worse. No, how good can it get? How good can it get? And then begin to make action steps towards seeing that good stuff show up for you. Because you get to do it. It's your world, and everybody else are just squirrels trying to get some nuts. Okay? If you know, then you know. I am your soul guide and self-care practitioner, Chantel Ciartisha Kim, showing up, speaking out, fixing crowns in the process. If you haven't already, please, please, please go over to YouTube, like my Circle of Sister Table Talks. Say, subscribe there, because I would like to get up to 50 followers. So I see there's 19 people on the call today. Please, just like and subscribe, y'all. I'm going to do some really, really, really interesting things come February, calling in the sisters, calling in the brothers, calling in the Vibe Tribe. If you have gifts, services, products, words that you want to just speak about, I'm inviting you into the space. I'm inviting you into the Good Vibes Lounge so we can kind of commune together and create the world that we want to live in, so that we can leave this earth empty, saying that we've done what we were supposed to do, we experienced what we were supposed to experience, and we impacted everybody in a high vibrational way. That is my goal. That is my plight, to live out loud and leave nothing left unturned. So until next time, I'm your soul guide, speaking out and fixing crowns in the process. Until next time, peace and love, y'all. Peace and love.